Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the UMG Elgato 25K exclusively on Xbox One. The best games, the most advanced multiplayer, now on sale at $3.99.
Yeah, I mean, ton of great games coming out for Xbox One. AW, very excited for that.
Yeah, we're excited.
Yeah, Master Chief Collection as well. So, tons of great exclusive games, coming out for that system. I know, very good match here. Spot for winners finals up for grabs. Most wanted against FaZe.
Top three.
Yeah, top three. I mean, it's a huge match.
All right, I'm going to put you straight on the spot. Predictions.
I know. So the maps for this are going to be Octane, Warhawk, Sav, and Sav.
Which basically means no freight for the first time ever.
Right, no freight for pretty much, the first time ever. Most Wanted's a very good Octane Domination team. It'll be interesting to see how FaZe plays that. I know Karma has been on Sensor a little bit to get on the flag on that map. So we'll see, if Sensor gets on the flags. I think FaZe wins the series. They're a team that...
Yeah, I would agree with you there.
I mean, coming into this event, there were days in the Call of Duty League where they looked like they were the best team, and then there were days where they looked like they were going to come here and not beat anybody.
Well, in the small interview I had with Sensor just before, obviously, we came back to this game, he was saying, yeah, we're confident. I mean, Sensor's always confident.
Yeah.
But he said, look, I didn't know if this team was going to click. He said, I didn't know if the team was going to click.
You don't have a sleeveless spandex jersey and not be...
Have a little self-confidence, I agree.
Have a little self-confidence. So, let's go through the FaZe roster first. Obviously, you have Apathy, Sensor, Karma, and Parasite. Karma, the new addition in that loan of Karma to FaZe from EG. Right there, Apathy, I think one of the most underrated players in Call of Duty.
I think he's been fantastic this event. He's just an absolute monster.
I mean, this team, they should be very good. I mean, all their roles fit pretty well together.
I have one complaint to make about this role. Why is Sensor not giving us a gun show? I feel like that should have been...
Right? I mean, you figure he's got the no sleeves. He's just giving a stare and a...
Bit of a cheeky smile.
I'm not going to show them off right now. And
you know what's the funny thing? I don't think I've ever seen him do it.
No. Tipsy, he's got guns as well.
That's ridiculous. It's like two balls smuggled up his arms.
Yeah. And then, on the other side, Most Wanted, they're a team that was just kind of put together. I mean, obviously, Huddle, Slacked, and Spacely, formerly of Unite Gaming on Black Ops 2 Classic, formerly of FaZe, when they had replays in JCap. This is a team that a lot of people didn't expect things from. Last UMG, they came out and shocked everybody. A great placing. And, now, I mean, obviously, qualifying for Season 3 playoffs, I mean, they're a team on the rise. Yeah,
they certainly are. So, without any further ado, I'm actually going to start this game up here. I think both teams are ready. So we should be pretty good. Got a thumbs up to them. Going to get a thumbs up from Most Wanted. And they are good to go. Time for Domination on Octane. And I'm really looking forward to the break on this. I think that's going to be so important just to kind of settle down for both these teams. Actually, you see a yawn there in the FaZe booth.
Yeah, it'll be interesting from the standpoint that, Karma loves to run an AR in this map. But I bet, Parasite, he wants to do that as well. If they're going to go 2 ARs, 2 subs, or if they're going to run 1 AR and make one of those players switch off of that. So, I'm going to be looking for that from the FaZe roster. I know Most Wanted, 3 very talented ARs. Huddle and Slack, 2 of the more versatile players. And Classic, when he is on fire, he had a great first event for Call of Duty Ghost. First ever Call of Duty Ghost event at Columbus. He played amazing. Since then, he was a little bit up and down. Dallas, he had a very good event as well. So it'll be interesting to see how he comes out on Championship Sunday.
Yeah, well done. Now we're just waiting for these players to actually join this lobby. We'll find out in about 6 seconds whether or not we'll have that dreaded word restart uttered once again back into the microphones. You're confident? You're confident in this? Well, we're about to find out, and it does look like we've got it. And no! See, you're far too confident.
I probably jinxed us.
You did jinx us.
I jinxed us yesterday during the Optic one. Jinxed us now. So I'm not ever going to make a prediction on that again.
Let's talk about, I think Envious just 3-0'd Noble, I believe, on the feature stage. And now they're playing against Cursed COD for top 6.
And, I mean, that's a huge match.
Yeah.
Envy coming out of pool play, they looked awful. I think that's probably the nicest way I could have put that. They looked really bad. Yesterday, though, last night, we saw them take out EG pretty easily.
They've gone 12-1 since that point in maps.
I believe you're probably – I think you are right. They've lost
there's one map
to EG.
Yep.
Other than that, they've been pretty much –
flawless. Sit down Denial 3-0, sit down Noble 3-0 just now. I mean, they look good. They're looking like a lot better than they started off with. Everybody, that first match, everybody kind of went, whoa, hold on a minute, what just happened? Yeah,
that first match was shocking. That was one that me and Maven were doing. Fully expected, Envy to kind of roll over Noble, and they come out today, 3-0 them to start the day. It seems Envy is pretty on point right now.
Well, we're just going to see if we can get a thumbs up from the two booths once again. We go once there is from FaZe. We just double check the guys from Most Wanted, and we are waiting just 1 second. I think one of them's just changing a few classes there. They weren't able to get into that last game. But we just can see that on your screen now. Confidence-wise, I do think FaZe may have the edge.
Oh, absolutely. I think FaZe has the edge, definitely confidence-wise, but lots of personality in that booth.
Yeah.
We've seen Parasite and Censor go at it. We have seen Karma and Censor go at it. And don't forget about those good Impact team chats that we used to have between Karma and Parasite.
That's an interesting dynamic. You can actually see them on your screen right there. So these two teaming back up again, people didn't know whether or not it was going to work.
Yeah, no, I don't even know if they know it's going to work for the long haul. I mean, you see right now, when everything is good for these two,
it's
together it is on point. They're two special players to watch play with each other. But when things are going bad, Brycey, they could not go any worse.
Yeah, I feel like that's one of the issues with this team, that when they're pulling in the right direction, easily could take and win this entire event. If something starts to go wrong, very easily going to fracture, going to start causing arguments, and that might be the problem here. If Most Wanted can come out and smash them in the first map, it's going to be a lot easier for them to take the series.
No, it was funny when I was in the FaZe booth before the game. I was making some jokes, and I was like, it's almost like you guys are like two teams individually fighting each other. It's like Parasite and Karma against Apathy and Censor in that booth sometimes, the way those arguments go down, But everyone likes to think they're right, Bryce.
Yeah.
Maven's like that. He always is right, but never really is.
Maven's very rarely right. Funny enough, he's actually if you guys want to catch the Envy match, you can do. It's going on the second stream here. Or if you go onto umggaming.com,
you can watch both.
You can watch both at the same time.
Yep. It's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Two very good matches going on right now. Obviously, that Envy Curse match is huge.
Put that match on, listen to us cast. That would be the best idea.
I mean, look at Maven's face for a little bit.
Yeah.
Come back.
Well, it looks like both teams have actually joined here, so I'm going to jump straight in. Just going to quickly check what everybody is running. It does look like we're actually going to see Karma with that AR. Also see Parasite with it. Just going to check the Most Wanted roster. It's going to be Huddle and Slack's going to be running them. Oh, no, 3.
They run 3 on this map. They kind of let Spacely just play for home flags and just run cross-map. So it'll be interesting to see if FaZe adjusts. I haven't seen Apathy really use an AR too much, so they're really going to need to get that slaying power out of Parasite and Karma.
Well, jumping on with Spacely, first of all, he's going to push straight through. He might even go for a home flag here, but he's going to be dangerous on this flank. You can actually see there's an early cap trying to go in. Who is that going to be? They don't manage to get it either. Karma managed to get his teammate at the same time. It's going to be a good position now for this FaZe squad.
Apathy, he's going to cap B pretty uncontested. He's actually going to have one member from behind that Spacely going to pick up 2. And it looks like that Most Wanted is going to be able to get control of B, but Censor is going to try and make a play on A. This would actually be huge for FaZe if they can get this neutral right off the start.
This could be a god play. I don't think he's going to be able to deflect 4 of them, though. No. He is going to go down with the amount of nades raining in, but he has given his team some breathing room.
Right, all they needed was a neutral right there, and you got to see Karma switch over and pick that up. We'll see that on the next respawn. But as long as he gets a neutral and makes Most Wanted rotate all the way back to their home flag, that leaves off pressure off mid-map, which allowed FaZe to cap B.
Censor's going to go for it. He is being shot here. He knows he needs to put a lot of bullets down. Needs to make that kill. Has managed to make it. He goes back to neutral in the middle. Censor playing well off the break here, 5-2.
Yeah, when Censor's one of the better Slayer OBJ players. He's just very inconsistent. That's what I would say about him. There are some games where he'll put up kill numbers, and there are some games where he cannot kill a thing. But if he is rolling, this FaZe team is very formidable.
I don't know. Apathy's going to push in. I don't know if he has enough cover to actually make this. He's at least going to try to get a neutral. Has made the kill on the point, though. Very difficult to do. His teammates now coming to secure that nade is going to come down.
Huge nade right there from Slack, able to save that as a neutral. But he's going to have one player on his home flag. Going to have rotate back. Right now, FaZe can take control of mid-map if they get their ARs in a proper spot.
Yeah, they are. And both teams now going to be fighting over this midpoint again. I mean, I'm trying to flick on the people who keep dying. They're going all over the place. But players just dropping everywhere here, man.
Yeah, you don't see anyone really getting any good position. I think one of the ARs from each team is going to have to stay alive. So, you can see Karma or Parasite for FaZe go on a little bit of a spree. Or, one of the 3 ARs for Most Wanted to go on a spree. I think it'll open up the lanes for submachine gun players.
I think actually both teams are playing now a little bit more cautiously. That was a little bit of a slugfest in the middle as both teams try to get the better positioning. Yeah. But now they've slowed it down. Hull in a good position to get a few picks here on the cut. No, gets taken down from behind.
We know on this map, your OBJ player can only do as well as your AR player plays. They're directly tied on this map, Pricey, because the AR player needs to pick those players off so the subs can get up into that motel area from this spawn or into the diner on the other side, be able to make those types of plays. And you see Sensor right here, he's going to have some cover mid-map, and he's going to throw a nade back there, and it looks like he's going to go for a full A-cap, which would be huge for
Left
FaZe.
side, you want to see him? No, going to go neutral there. He did learn from the first time, had a trophy that time round, which definitely kept him alive. But he gets the neutral there. He's probably just given his team enough breathing room here. Apathy looking for anybody coming through. He's going to see one there. Not going to be able to pick it up, but it doesn't matter. His team will secure it once again.
Yeah, but, you know, as long as they get that neutral, they're fine because it takes those players out mid-map. But, you know, that's 3 down 4 FaZe. Sensor able to pick up 2, has another in front of him. And, you know, I love this play from Sensor, just being a little bit more patient, letting his teammates spawn up, Apathy able to take out a huddle. And, you know, Sensor might have just saved B flag by, you know, taking that little extended time.
Classic getting a big kill there. He's probably going to push through gas. No, he's rotating around, looking for the flank here. Sensor's going to know exactly what he's doing and going to take him down. Jumping onto Spacey. Spacey goes in the middle, not able to get the neutralize. Slack, the last man alive on this most wanted roster. And you can see 3 of them on the Oracle. He gets one heavily, heavily stunned. Down he goes.
Yeah, and he's going to drop him. Right now, Bryce, we see both teams just trying to jump on that middle flag. I mean, obviously, you know, most wanted wants that back right now. But they're not getting any map control. They're just kind of running into the middle of the map, trying to jump on, and that is not the way you're going to take it back. You're just going to keep feeding kills that way, and you see the lead growing for FaZe.
Yeah, Sensor being very patient here. Going to be seen from up top motel. Does go down. Karma now trying to get in a good position for his AR. They are going to get some pressure on his. He's going to see one. He's going to see a second one as well. Not able to get it. No nade on him either. So his teammates are going to go for it. Sensor and Apathy both going in. They're going to get in. However, he's going to try to give cover for his team. He goes down. Spacey putting shots on at the same time. Both teams just scrapping it out.
Yeah, but, you know, FaZe still able to hold on to B. You know, the story for this first half, I would say, is the players from Most Wanted are just trying to get onto B, not trying to make any types of plays for each other. And Apathy's going to get all, he actually got 4 right there. They're going to jump onto A as players spawn in for Most Wanted. In this last few seconds trying to get this neutral.
Oh, wow,
Huge
good shot.
kills.
Big kill from Slack. 2 nades go down, but they did just enough to get that into their own. A triple camp in the dying seconds of this first half. 83-52 in favor of FaZe. And you know what? That's kind of how I thought this map was going to go.
Yeah, you know, this is kind of how I thought it would go as well. You know, the AR players from FaZe, you know, really dominating the mid-map. I mean, the players from Most Wanted, they have more kills, but that's really just because they're flooding mid-map, trying to force engagements, but they're not getting those meaningful kills around the flags that are opening it.
They were being very aggressive, and admittedly, you could see it putting FaZe on the back foot a little bit, but they were just able to make those kills when they needed them. They were able to just play the objective a little bit better.
Well, yeah, FaZe was never really in, you know, threat of losing map control that entire first half. You know, even though the kills were going back and forth, you know, Most Wanted wasn't getting those kills that really mean anything. You see Palm right there, he's going to throw a stun, right? I don't know why, but maybe he's got an idea.
There he goes. Oh, Sensor, no! Oh, he's not going to manage to make it. His teammates going to come through and clean it up. Now, realistically, Most Wanted kind of have to make sure this break works for them. They need to get on B first.
Right, and you know what FaZe is doing right now is pretty smart. They're just kind of baiting out the B flag. They know they don't have to take it right off the break. They're going to sit out, and they're going to try and get Most Wanted to jump out mid-map, get 2 or 3 players down, then try and take it themselves.
Oh, good shot from Sensor there. Now, it's going to be one to his left. He's going to... Oh, he aims high.
Yeah, he probably thought he was still up top pawn. That player was there earlier. But you see Apathy right now, he's in perfect position, you know, play it pretty sneaky. If they were to lose control mid-map, he's able to jump out and try and get B, defend that, but he can also go for that A. And you see Karma picking up 2, Parasite picking up 1 in your kill feed. Spacey the only player up. It looks like, you know, oh, now it's going to be 3 down 4 FaZe, but Karma coming up huge. And these are types of plays we have seen through him all throughout Call of Duty.
Yeah, he should be able to get this one. I mean, he's going to be spotted at the last second. He might just grab it, and he has his Parasite going through as well. Karma stays alive there. Will be shot on the side. Apathy, he's trying to defend it at the same time. He picks up 1. Parasite's going to get taken down. Apathy going to take a second one there. Keeping hold of it, FaZe just look quite dominant.
Yeah, and, you know, those are types of plays where Karma makes them all the time. Very interesting player, you know, after working with him when I was with EG. He doesn't really, you know, he kind of just goes with the flow of the game. You know, you don't really need to tell him where to rotate, where to go. He's always in position. He just has that natural instinct to always be around the plays and they need to be made.
There you go. Sensor looking for this last kill to make them all go down, and he has got it. And I'll be honest with you here, the first half was a lot closer for me. It does seem like FaZe are now starting to step it up.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, FaZe is just putting the hurt on right now. You see on your mini-map, all the players from Most Wanted, on their side of the map, you have a player over by A right here in the back, and then one player in gas, one player going diner. They cannot even get out of their spawn. Perfect place from FaZe, not pushing it too hard as well, not to spawn them out. Apathy there almost picks up an amazing kill on Huddle as he's able to take him out broken bit. You see just the constant, great rotations from this FaZe team.
And, they're just putting the pressure on, and it seems very difficult for Most Wanted to kind of make any play they actually want to make.
Yeah, but there's no gaps left unopened. You saw right there, Sensor goes down at Broken, and Apathy's right there to pick it up, and then right off the spawn, Sensor's back to pick that up again as Apathy goes down. So, great communication coming from that FaZe team.
It does seem like Most Wanted are fighting fires at the moment. They're going, right, we're going to secure this area, and then all of a sudden there's Apathy there. Right, now we've got to go back and deal with Apathy. Then Sensor's there, now we've got to go back and deal with him. And they're not able, in my opinion, to get any kind of play they want to make. They're very much playing FaZe's game.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This game is the pacing wise and how you'd want it to go. It's all favored FaZe. Most Wanted, they needed to kind of get that break off the start, like you were saying. They needed a good break, slow this game down a bit with their 3 IR setup. They haven't changed off of that. And right now FaZe is putting the hurt on because they're being so aggressive, and nobody's adjusted from Most Wanted.
Huddle should be able to get the split here, so that is going to force FaZe to either go aggressive. No, they're definitely going to have to go aggressive here, FaZe. FaZe will be going for the C flag.
Yeah, FaZe is going to have to go straight for C. They're going to have no time to turn around and rotate. There's one player in gas, picks him up, and it looks like this player is going to go mid-map, try and lock this down right now on with Apathy.
Has to make this one. Sensor is going to go down. That's going to be unfortunate for FaZe. It will be a 2-1. However, this game is all but over. If I remember correctly, doing my maths in my head, it's over. It's actually done with 1:20 left to go.
Yeah, I mean, FaZe put the hurt on in that first side. That I believe it's the Federation side so dominant that you can get to A and neutral that. And you see Sensor, he's going to take A back, and he's just going to run away, go back mid-map. He knows they pretty much just have to defend this. This one's pretty much over. Dominating performance from FaZe. I think even something we haven't talked about, Apathy 31 and 21. We talked a lot about the AR play, but those ARs open up the lanes for players like Sensor and Apathy to pick up those easy kills on those AR players coming out of spawn.
Yeah, I agree with you. It did seem like once Parasite and Karma sort of settled in,
yeah.
I mean, you just saw Sensor and Apathy running around like lunatics trying to make sure, they kept them bottled up.
Well, right.
And they were just being pains.
Yeah. Octane is a larger map, so if you can get those ARs on your team to, lock down those lanes and get those players spawning further back, your submachine gun players can put tons of pressure like you see in this motel area. And AR players aren't going to be able to deal with a player like Apathy or Sensor in this motel area with ARs. And no, right now nobody can deal with Apathy. 34-24 in the first map, as we are going to see FaZe go up 1-0 against Most Wanted.
Well, there you go. It did seem like a very comfortable win there for FaZe. First of all, the score is going to finish 173-119. A big win for FaZe.
Yeah, I mean, you see Parasite going even with that AR. Karma 17-22 with 5 captures. But the story is really, the AR is setting up those sub for FaZe. They're able to unlock those lanes for Apathy and Sensor. Apathy 34-25. I mean, amazing game for him. Sensor going +1 as their kind of main OBJ player. Good game for him as well.
Well, we'll be right back with map number 2 just after the break. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you then.